I'm often asked, how do we become a homesteader? How do we become a prepper? How can we be more sustainable? Well, we're going to talk about 5 ways that you can be more sustainable today. Something you can start picking up, learning, and by learning this, you are making steps and strides to being really more self-reliant, one who could take care of himself or his family, and having more of a common sense approach of doing skills that we should already know. Things like this is easy. It's just, again, sometimes with our conveniences in this world, we forget just the bare necessities. So let's jump into 5 things you should be learning now. And if you haven't, you need to start getting books, you need to start going to classes, or you need to start figuring it out. This is the best way to do it. These are 5 great things that you need to learn now. This is going to be a good one, guys, and it starts right now. Hey guys, welcome to the Max. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new to our channel, go right here and press subscribe, ring the bell, give us a thumbs up, and tell us what you think about this video. Tell us if you're new to the channel. Tell us what you would like to see, because that helps us build a very good channel and also one that we can help others. One other thing is when you leave comments, other people read them and it gives them knowledge. So that is excellent. So start leaving some more comments. Tell us what you think about the video and also what you would add to this list. So let's jump into it. 5 skills you should learn today, or 5 things you need to pick up to understand better. Now, number 1. So number 1 would be canning, understanding preservation, canning, and maybe even curing of the meats. This week alone, we were pressure canning, we were hot water bathing, such as doing some kind of canning of different sorts, and then also we were curing bacon and curing hams and smoking sausage. That was a lot this week that we did. That knowledge gave us a way to put up 350 pounds of meat and vegetables that does not need any electricity to stay good. Between the cured meats, between the canned foods, between even the canned fats such as the lard, it allowed us to put those things up. And so therefore, we have 350 pounds to add to the other pantry parts that we've already gotten, to where if the grid goes down, yes, we're going to try to keep those freezers okay, but we've got a lot of food put up. Now, my goal is always to have a propane generator, and when that propane generator kicks in and all of a sudden, say a grid issue happens, what we can't keep in the freezers, we're going to go and start getting out and canning it and curing it. So learning preservation, learning canning is number 1. That is something you can do. For instance, my wife has got tons of videos on that, but also she does a local canning class. So if you look in your community, there's probably someone teaching a canning class. It is worth your while to go. It's an asset to you. Learning curing, for instance, this week I'm doing a butchery class to show people when they buy pigs from us how to cut it up and do those things yourself. That is a way that they can learn how to preserve and cure, and then we can can. 2 very good ways of putting up food and preservation without the grid. Number 2, we overlook it a lot when it comes to prepping and homesteading. We talk about intake and putting food and water in our bodies. We talk about all the safety precautions of building shelter. But think about it. What is the biggest organ on our body? The biggest form of danger that we deal with is really our skin. It's hygiene. You need to learn how to make soap. Now, we love soap, and to be honest with you, if you want to buy our soap, you can email us below. We sell soap all the time. We have natural lye soaps that are based with essential oils and also some flowers from our farm, so it's really cool. So if you want to buy some soap from us, you can. That was a shameless plug. To be honest with you, you need to learn how to make soap. I will link our video of making soap below. Now, you can learn it off the video. But again, go to a soaping class. We also offer a soaping class. That's not for a lot of you people in the YouTube land, because I know you don't live locally to us, but it's one of those situations that if you look for it, you would be surprised who is making soap in your area. If you have goats, you can make goat milk soap. If you want to make soap with ash from a fireplace, you can do that. If you want to make lye soap like we make, do that. Use what you have or what's convenient for you, but it's something that you need to do. You can make lard soap. We have pig lard, so if you have pigs and you want to make soap out of your lard, that's a good way to do it too. It also helps with our skin. So we need to learn how to make a hygiene item such as soap. Think of toothpaste, think of deodorant, think of, we call it baby booty cream, but think of diaper rash cream. Think of a skin salve. We have videos on all those things that we're making, and we'll link them below. But when you learn those things, it helps you to have a hygiene element of sustainability and self-reliance, and you don't realize all the chemicals and the crap that people put in your things that you are putting on your body, such as your soaps and lotions. Well, if you learn how to make a lot of those things, not only you save money, not only that you become self-reliant, it's also a lot better for you. Number 3 is a big one. I think that is probably something I'm very passionate about. Number 3 and 4 really I'm very passionate about. Number 3 would be learning self-defense and learning to be physically able to use your hands, to use your body to take care of yourself. So I would say maybe do some karate, do some light fitness, understand your body and how it works. Not all the time can we have tools to take care of ourselves. So if we learn self-defense and we learn ways to mitigate issues, then when we're not able to be the great man, or when we're in areas that are very dangerous to us, we can take care of ourselves. This is not something just for men, this is for ladies too. We need to learn to take care of ourselves by doing simple karates or learning how to just defend basically with hand maneuvers. We've done karate such as Ishinryu and Hapkido, and Hapkido is basically using your hands to make submission moves. And then of course karate more of a stand-up game to learn how to, you know, hit and kick. But what I want you to understand is self-defense is a good thing, and this is something that we all need to do in some form or fashion. Now from 5 years old to 85 years old, you take those in the scheme of saying what I can do and what I can't do. But what we can do is get in shape, and we can make our bodies more of a tool to be used to take care of our family. It's very important. Number 4 goes along with that. I hear this all the time. Well, I'm too old to kick and fight and hit anymore. I'm just gonna use my self-defense tool. And so you need to do precision shooting classes, and you need to learn how to properly work a firearm. Defensive tools are excellent. I believe in them. I believe Second Amendment for sure. But you need to know how to operate, and you need to be good with them. You need to be a good marksman, and that takes practice. Even with me and Aiden and Misty, we all practice, and we want to do better by target plinking. We also take classes. We're enhanced carriers, so we also do classes to make sure we are up always on the best quality of shooting, learn more, and to be better with accuracy, with performance, and to make sure that we can handle any situation that we are thrown into. We're fixing to do a long range precision shooting class. That's very good. That's something that we wanted to learn because we want to be better at it. So look into classes like that for any age. This is one of those situations where I've been in classes where we've seen younger individuals with their parents. We've seen ones where older individuals that women want to be safer, so they carry in their purse, or elder men carry on their side. This is something that can be good for you to learn. If you don't want to try to take care of yourself with your hands and feet, there needs to be a specific tool maybe on your side, and learning that is safe and being accurate and understanding the firearm is key. This is a big one. Number 5 is something that me and especially Misty is very passionate about, is foraging. We forage in our woods all the time. If you notice, all around us is our woods. In our woods, we'll find elderberry, we'll find wild blackberries, we'll find dandelions, we'll start foraging for mushrooms, we'll forage for all kinds of things, because our goal is to make sure that we can live off our land, not just because of what we're growing, but all the things that God gives us. We don't realize how important it is. All these plants serve purposes. So we plant things, we forage things, we use cuttings, and we start looking at ways that we can use different herbs, different flowers, different what we call weeds, all the things that are naturally growing in our earth. 90% of them can be used for something and we just don't know. For instance, there's some cattails over there at the edge of our lake. We can use that. There's some patches of elderberry. I know over here on the other side of the lake where the sheep are, there's a massive patch of wild onions that grow naturally. We can use those as chives. I mean, there's just so many benefits. So learning how to forage in forests, to understand your herbs, understand your mushrooms, understanding what is growing in your woods or around you, or say for instance, you're in a survival mode, and it's one of those cases where you've bug out and you know that you've got to get somewhere safe. The more you know about woods and understanding some of the foraging things that you can get, the more you can build your own tinctures, your own medicines, and your own bill of health to take care of yourself. We talk food all the time. We talk water all the time. We've even talked hygiene and self-defense. But we have to talk simple herbal medicines. If you don't know herbal medicine, you don't know foraging, do classes. A lot of extension services of colleges do classes on herbalism and foraging. If you can go to a seminar, like for instance, we're going to speak at a homesteading event in June. We're also speaking at another one in March. If you learn to go to those kind of things, it helps you learn some of those things to be able to put in your knowledge and your mind to make wise decisions when you may have to defend yourself, when you have to learn how to preserve without the grid, or when you have to make sure that you can forage your natural medicines that God gives us. Please take these 5 things and learn them to the best of your ability, and make sure that you're building good skills, because your skills may be the only thing that keeps you alive and you safe when everybody else is going crazy and panicking. And you can take care of your family by being self-sufficient, self-reliant, and also being the best prepper, homesteader, and the wise, self-sustainable person that you can be. Thank you so much. It is a beautiful sunset. We're actually going to be selling a few more pigs today, so they're coming to pick those piglets up. So we've got to get to work before the sun sets. But look how beautiful the day is. We've had a beautiful, beautiful day. Typically we're having rains, and we've had some cold weather the last few days, but man, what a gorgeous day. This is on the lake. Aiden actually went fishing today, caught some fish, and we're gonna go have some fun doing some things together as a family. Again, we appreciate you. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. We are doing a massive giveaway when we get to 200,000 subscribers. So if you're not subscribed, go down here, push the button, and you will be entered in the giveaway. Guys, thank you so much for watching. God bless. Happy homesteading, y'all.